What links a foster kid, a guitar, and a private island? One name, Eddie Murphy. He didn't just rise through Hollywood ranks, he flipped the entire script. From a tough Brooklyn upbringing to becoming one of the top-earning actors of all time. Murphy's path is filled with unexpected turns, reinventions, and moments few fans ever hear about. He once had nothing, no fame, no father, no money. Now he owns his own island, cruises in luxury cars, and scored $70 million from just one Netflix deal. But Eddie's journey isn't just about fortune. Behind the punchlines is a man who weathered heartbreak, backlash, and major missteps in public view. He's taken on multiple roles in a single film, fathered 10 kids with 5 different partners, and somehow still avoids email entirely. Whether he's commanding the spotlight or vanishing from it, Eddie Murphy always knows how to keep people intrigued. And this isn't the version of his story you've heard before. Long before fame and flashbulbs, Eddie Murphy's life began in far tougher surroundings. Born in Brooklyn in 1961, his life was turned upside down at age 3 when his parents separated. His father, a part-time comic and police officer, was killed when Eddie was just 8. After his mother became seriously ill, Eddie and his older brother Charlie were placed in foster care, spending a full year with strangers, not knowing if they'd ever see home again. Once their mother recovered, she remarried and moved the family to Long Island. But the trauma of those early years stayed with Eddie. Comedy became his outlet, sparked by a Richard Pryor record that changed his world. By his teenage years, he was writing jokes and doing impressions nonstop. For a kid who'd lost so much, laughter wasn't a distraction, it was survival. And before long, it became his superpower. At 19, Eddie Murphy wasn't just chasing stand-up dreams. He was already living them. In 1980, he joined Saturday Night Live during its ratings slump and almost instantly turned the show around. With unforgettable characters like Buckwheat and Mr. Robinson, Murphy brought a fearless edge audiences hadn't seen since Richard Pryor. He wasn't just funny, he was electric. SNL was only the start. Murphy made a massive film debut in 48 Hours in 1982, followed by blockbusters like Trading Places, Beverly Hills Cop, and Coming to America. What set him apart wasn't just his skill. It was his ability to carry entire movies, often by playing multiple roles. Hollywood quickly realized it had a new kind of star and the paychecks matched. But while his fame skyrocketed, his private life was spinning its own complicated narrative. Eddie Murphy's love life has taken as many twists as his career. He's had 10 children with 5 different women, and each relationship added to the public's fascination. In the late 80s, he welcomed his first child with Paulette McNeely, followed by another with Tamara Hood. He later married Nicole Mitchell, and the couple had 5 children before a headline-making divorce that cost him $15 million. The breakup wasn't just pricey, it was turbulent. Then came one of the biggest celebrity controversies of the 2000s. Murphy dated Spice Girl Melanie, Mel B. Brown, who said he was the father of her daughter, Angel. Eddie initially denied it publicly, saying paternity was uncertain. When a DNA test confirmed he was the father, the tabloids exploded. He's since had more children with model Paige Butcher and has kept his relationships more private, but the past still echoes. Fans saw the laughter, but behind the scenes, Murphy was navigating a storm many stars never face. Eddie Murphy doesn't just enjoy luxury. He defines it on his own terms. Over the years, he's owned some of the most opulent homes in the U.S. His Beverly Hills mansion spans 40,000 square feet and includes a bowling alley, tennis courts, and a massive pool. Another estate he once owned in New Jersey had 13 bathrooms, a guest house, and pools both inside and out. But his crown jewel? A private island in the Bahamas, 15 acres of paradise he bought for $15 million and named Rooster Cay. And the cars? He's got them all: Ferraris, Aston Martins, Rolls Royces, the kind of garage that looks more like a showroom. Add to that a 229-foot luxury yacht, and it's clear Murphy lives in rarefied air. But it's not just spending, he's a powerhouse earner. At his peak, he was making $20 million per film, and recently secured a $70 million Netflix deal for comedy specials. With a net worth around $200 million, Eddie isn't just a star, he's an institution. Even after decades in showbiz, Eddie Murphy continues to transform. He's lent his voice to beloved characters like Donkey in Shrek and Mushu in Mulan, while slowly returning to his stand-up roots. In the early 2020s, his return to comedy reminded the world just how sharp his instincts still are. And despite living in a hyper-connected age, Eddie proudly says he doesn't use email, a reminder that some legends move at their own rhythm. But beyond the fame, Murphy's legacy runs deeper. He supported major causes, from AIDS research and cancer treatment to education. He's been named among the top 10 stand-up comedians of all time, and remains one of cinema's biggest earners. But perhaps the most remarkable thing? He's done it all while staying unpredictable, private, and constantly evolving. Eddie Murphy's journey isn't just a Hollywood biography. It's a testament to the power of reinvention, again and again.